You know what they say? Happy sun, happy fun. Nah, nobody says that. I just made that up. 5 sunspots on the sun right now. And watch out for geomagnetic storms. Because when the sun acts weird, Earth weather goes weird, and people kind of lose their minds. Especially during mother flippin' spooky eclipse season 2022 on the cusp of Mars going retrograde tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Like, for example, there was a stampede during Halloween festivities in Seoul, South Korea that killed like 50 people. And so that is crazy, or 120 people. So, if, going out in crowds is still kind of wild and crazy and dangerous. So, if you're going out tonight into this weekend, party smart, party safe, And hey, you know how I always tell you that, like, I'm in the middle where everybody gets polarized to the left, to the right, the red, or the blue? Let me tell you exactly what I mean. What I think is flippin' totally disgusting. It's like when there's a school shooting in Texas and everybody's like, oh, this is totally Greg Abbott's fault because he didn't have gun control. Or, like, if Nancy Pelosi's husband gets his skull cracked with a hammer by someone who breaks into his house, spewing QAnon bullshit, then the Republicans are like, oh, this is Nancy Pelosi's fault for not controlling crime in San Francisco. And we just came out of a fucking pandemic. And we're now on the brink of World War III literally every fucking day. Jesus, man. I don't know. Anyway, stay cool. Anyway, did you know the usage of the N-word is up like 500% ever since Elon bought Twitter? Try to stay cool. Look, it's going to be weird. I've warned y'all that it's going to be freaking nasty madhouse until probably about the 22nd of November. So do your best to stay cool. And I guess if you've given your heart, mind, and soul over to politics as your religion now, there's not much I can do for you. And I don't know why you're here, but it's free, and you're welcome to be here. Here, you're watching out for major, massive storms in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. And remember, at the end of the day, you can vote like once every 2 years. That's about it. Most of the differences you can make are with your vibes and your localness or whatever. And, Hurricane Watch is still up, though at the moment, this one is thought to be headed into these areas. So definitely watch out if you're around here. I saw one of the other YouTube channels that was talking about a giant snow apocalypse coming. I was like, what? Where? Anyway, but yeah, there's some snow coming up here, Anyway, boom and boom. Okay. Over the next week, watch for heavy rains up here and here. And possibly down there. Russian Defense Ministry has accused Ukraine of carrying out a massive drone attack on its Black Sea fleet, and without producing any evidence. But, I don't know, pray for peace. Yeah, it's definitely a crazy and dangerous world, and like I said, it will probably continue to be so. So I would definitely be cool, and I know I'm just repeating myself, but hopefully that helps. But we are definitely on the brink of like World War III every single day. And can I say this? I know I'm in a very weird mood today, but I always hear everybody's always talking about, oh my God, here comes the one world government. Oh my God, here comes the one world government. Oh my God, here comes the one world government. And literally, like, almost no governments get along. Our entire country is like split in half on the brink of a civil war. Like, I don't know, like it seems like we are super far away from a one world government, but that's what everybody keeps saying. It's kind of like grand solar minimum. They're like, hey, grand solar minimum, grand solar minimum, grand solar minimum. Like, you can manifest that shit, and we're not anywhere close to a grand solar minimum. Anywho, it's stormy in Europe. Yeah, storms moving in and more storms coming. There was an article someone wrote called Welcome to Hell, Elon, because he just bought Twitter, and it goes into severe detail of how hard it is to, quote unquote, regulate free speech across, tons of nations, especially many that are authoritarian. But this was an example of Canada Proud was like, hey, Elon, now that you own Twitter, will you help fight back against Trudeau's online censorship bill C11? And Elon was like, well, it's the first I heard. Anyway, Mars is about to go retrograde. So this is a big, entertaining story, and it will continue to get interesting, I imagine. So remember, like, not only will he be moderating content here in the United States, but he'll be moderating content across many other nations. And at the same time, he does business with those same nations with Tesla. So he doesn't want to really piss them off. So this, as I said, this interesting story will just get more interesting. Hey, Monday, you're going to get wet. Oh, and also the number 2 contributor, the number 2 person who helped buy Twitter with Elon was the prince from Saudi Arabia. You know, just like, I don't, oh man. Oi, 100 feet to go are not big enough to carry sufficient water for the upper basin states of Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and New Mexico to satisfy their legal obligation, as many areas have been getting hit with a horrible drought. Crazy days indeed, my friends. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Ooh, look at these auroral lights. Spike be like, next Friday, Arizona weather. Could be getting Arizona weathery or whatever. Check out this awesome and amazing painting of Jupiter's red spot that Lacey Brock did. By the way, I like your family's candy. Brock's candies is delicious. Or used to be. Hey, Pac Northwest, did I mention possible flood risk Saturday through Monday? Landslides, debris flows, heavy rain, mountain snow levels lowering to pass levels. Check this out. Birth year of winning candidate of the last 8 presidential elections: 1946, 1946, 1946, 1946, 1961, 1961, 1946, 1942. Yeah, if you want to read a very interesting article and get a little smarter in a pretty much nonpartisan way, this article called Welcome to Hell, Elon on The Verge goes into all the ways trying to moderate content across multiple nations is going to be really difficult. But, you know, we're all watching, so we'll pay attention. All right. Be prepared for crazy shit for the next 3 weeks. Stay cool. Do the best you can with what you got, where you're at. And if you make anyone laugh anywhere, you win bonus points. Sorry, I'll try to get back to being funnier. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Have a wonderful weekend. Be smart. Drive safe. And be hilarious. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.